about to start the stream here soon, so I guess we're just gonna sit here awkwardly and wait till I start. But in the meantime, watch these fun dumb clips. See you soon. You see that tree over there? Look at it. Freaking raving out. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. I won't bother you. My bad, Chief. Yes! We caught our first shiny.
Nice shot. Chipping. Nice birdie.
We're live.
We're live?
We're alive. We are alive.
It's alive!
Just two dudes.
Stream.
Two dudes instead of one dude. Because there was one dude for half the episode last week. And then another dude showed up halfway through the
Another
episode.
dude? That's like 3 dudes in total.
Actually, that was actually just one dude and then another dude. So there's one
Oh,
dude.
but what about
me.
this week when there's another dude? We're back to 2 dudes, and last week there was one
Yeah.
dude and then another dude.
Well, last week there was this dude and then a dude you couldn't see.
Oh, so you're telling me like last week there was just 1.5 dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's kind of how it worked out.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Geek episode 18, I believe.
Yes, 18.
Mhm.
We're legal.
Dab me up.
Ah! Dude. I hated that.
That was funny. Don't lie.
It was funny. I just hated that. Well,
Everybody, I got a new haircut. Please compliment me.
everybody, I gained like 13 pounds. Just kidding.
Dad strength.
Dad. So a lot of stupidity has happened in this last week.
Oh, so much stupidity.
Other than me trying to convince myself I don't need to buy Persona vinyls. A lot of stupidity in the gaming sphere has happened. Sony,
So much.
we talking about you. All right, so we've talked about Concord. All right, Concord news. That's old, right? That was
Who
a
cares?
big
It's
old,
already gone.
big old Elski. All right, big old Elski. But now we had Astrobot, which is the best reviewed game of the year. Sitting at a 93.
I know that Astrobot is really good.
Yes, sitting at a 93. Which
Dude, how does Sony do it? They go from absolute failure to absolute hit to failure.
Absolute yeah. We'll talk about Astrobot for just a second. I haven't played it. I don't have it. I want to own it. Probably when it goes on sale, I'll buy it. But I've heard it's a fantastic platformer, a collectathon ordeal. It has a bunch of different Sony franchises throughout the years. It's kind of like Astro's Playroom if you've played that, but just more of it, which is nothing wrong with that because Astro's Playroom is a heck of a lot of fun.
I can concur. That game was a blast.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's just a silly good time.
It's a silly, fun little platformer.
And it's literally so silly and so great. It's literally the best rated game of the year.
You play as a little robot, and then you have fun.
Yes, there's not much to it. So Astrobot aside, being the great game that it is that I've been told and read, Sony crashed and burned again. So a couple days ago, we found out there's going to be a PlayStation Direct, which we're all like, well, PlayStation Showcase, I think is what it's called. I believe that's what they're called. And we're like, okay.
We're fairly excited, you know.
We're kind of
We
excited.
both have PlayStations.
We knew what it was about though because they showed a shadow image of it. We all knew that it was going to be PS5 Pro.
So stupid, by the way.
Which, I mean, most people don't do mid-gen refreshes anyway. If I'm being honest.
Mhm.
But this one is so dumb. All right. So
Very silly.
yeah. So you actually saw the comparisons. I didn't.
Mhm.
So if you want, you can speak upon the comparisons between the two because I didn't watch that part at all.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you two things to represent the differences between the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. Trust me, it's insane the difference. Okay? So, let's say that yeah, I'll use this little guy. This is the PS5, okay? Now let me show you the PS5 Pro.
Whoa. I can see him a little bit better.
Crazy. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. They have like 5 more pixels in total. But other than that, it's great.
Yeah, from
I'm
my
not even
understanding-
kidding. If you have a PS5, and also the price point. Let's talk about the price point.
We'll talk
What
about
price
that in a
point first?
second. We'll talk about that in a second.
But it's such a big deal.
I know it is, but we'll talk about that in just a second.
If you want to get a PS5, don't get the Pro. It's not worth it.
Get the original. Or
No
the Slim.
matter. Yeah, just I don't care if Spider-Man looks 5% better.
Or the traces
So
have
what
been
if
rayed.
it has more ray tracing?
Yeah, the traces have been rayed a little bit more. Yeah.
You got some mug?
Got some mug? Sponsor? Mug?
Brr.
Okay. But yeah, from my understanding, there's like no difference. There's like
No, literally none.
like it loads a tiny bit faster. You can do ray tracing a little bit more. There's barely any difference. There's the same amount of weight. I think the hard drive space is more. It's a 2 terabyte system.
Yeah.
So that's nice. That's nice. 2 terabytes out the gate. That's nice. So as Ewan was talking, the price point. So if you want, you can talk about the price point. I'm too heartbroken to talk about it. It's too sad.
I bought my PS5 for $500, I'd say. I don't remember exactly how much. 500.
You got the digital model, right?
Yes.
So yours is probably like 4 something.
Yeah, it was I think it was 450. Tax
Yeah.
475.
Yeah.
The PS5 Pro, only digital by the way, is $700.
If you want it to be physical,
You have to get an add-on.
an
That is-
$80 add-on.
Oh, I want people to read discs. $80, please.
And it doesn't come with a stand. The stand is $30. It's a $30 little stand. I got the PS5 at launch, and I only paid, I have the physical one, I only paid $400 for mine. Because I won a competition at the time when I was working at GameStop for a $100 gift card.
Lucky.
Yeah, big W.
Hmm.
But yeah, you're telling me $200 more, more memory, which is just more memory is great. I won't complain
Yeah.
about that.
Okay. It is better than the PS5 in every way, but not $200 more.
No, not at all. There's no reason at all.
Mm-mm.
No
So
reason.
let's say you want to get somebody a PS5 Pro for their birthday, you know,
Yes.
$700. Want to get them a game with it? $70.
Yes. It's so. My thing is okay. It's what kills me is normally when they do mid-gen refreshes, the original model goes on sale. All right.
Hmm.
Technically, now we have 3 iterations of the PS5. Okay. You have the original launch model, which I have.
Hmm.
You have
The Slim.
the slim model, and then you have the Pro. The the launch and the slim model are the same price.
Hmm.
It's like, don't you think the launch model, when the slim came out, the launch model should go down in price to get it out of there? I almost flipped you guys off, and I'm really sorry about that. So the launch model should have gone down in price. Okay.
Yeah.
When they announced the Pro model, that should have been, that should be like a little bit more, because I think like when the PS4 Pro came out, the original PS4 Slim went down like to $100. It went down to $300,
Yeah.
and then the PS4 Pro was $400. And then if you could find an original model PS4, I think it was $200.
Hmm.
So like that's how it should be done. That's always how it's been done. They haven't raised the price like that before. It's like, dude, what? Like, I understand inflation and everything's crazy, but it's like,
Yeah.
dude, your gaming's always been a luxury thing. Okay, it's always been something that like it's always been a luxury thing. You don't need it by any means, but it's entertainment.
Yeah.
People spend a decent amount on entertainment. I cannot, in my right mind, if my PS5 broke right now, I could not be like, let's go get the Pro. I
Dude,
can't
yeah.
afford that. Who can afford
In-
that?
Making a $700 console that is near $1,000 if you want to actually be able to do stuff with it, in this economy alone is absolutely crazy.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
The top of the line Steam Deck, all right? A
Mhm.
full desktop gaming handheld PC is $50 less than the PS5 Pro. I can play 4 or 5 times the library that the PS5 can for $50 less than the PS5 Pro. And that's the top of the line one. I have the middle of the road original, but the top of the line was like $650, I think. Right now, the top line is $650. It's the OLED with like I think it's an OLED with like 2 terabytes or something like that. But it's like, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I can get a
Crazy.
whole decent gaming PC for way less.
I'm just mad thinking about the PS Pro, bro.
It irks. Everybody's mad about it. And then, not only did they raise price on the system, essentially, but they tried to stealth drop a price hike on controllers. Did you know that? Did you know about that?
I didn't.
The DualSense is $5 more across the board. Across the board. Yeah, that is now $5 more. The colored ones are now, I think, an extra $10 more than what they were.
In this economy?
It's wild, bro. It is wild. It really makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie. It's very infuriating. It's like, what's the point, dude? Why are we just raising prices across the board? Because we can? That's what it seems like.
Because we want more money.
Exactly.
Why else, bro?
We want more money, so give us more money. It's ridiculous.
It's so silly. It is so silly, bro. And I don't mean that in an endearing way, like I call you silly. I mean that as like a stupid kind of silly.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. I I don't know, man. It's really like, what was the point? Like, what were we trying to just make our fan base mad? Like, you in a month span, all right, in a month span, you lost a lot of people because Concord. You gained a lot of respect, to the point that you have the top rated game of this year. Respect, all right,
Mm-hmm.
and then you lose so much respect by doing that. This is
Dude.
worse. Somehow they did worse. Okay, the PS3 when that first launched back in 2005, got 'em old. Um, do you know how much that
I
cost
was
when that
born
launched?
that year.
God, don't say that to me. Do you know how much it cost when that came out?
300.
$600. Because it was Blu-ray. It was a Blu-ray player,
Fair.
which Blu-ray players were
Mhm.
expensive, and it was a game console.
Yeah.
$600. Well, they immediately changed that, and they cut back a lot of the features because it played PS2, PS1, PS2 games, PS3 games, obviously,
It was backwards compatible.
fully backwards compatible. The first and second gen were iterations of the system, and then they cut back tremendously to make it cheaper to around like $400 or $300. Well, that was 11. Oh my gosh, that's more than 11. Oh my gosh, that was almost 20 something years ago. Ooh. Anyway,
I'm almost 20.
shut up. Um, that was almost 20 years ago, and then they're doing the same thing with the Pro model. They they literally made one of the most expensive systems you can buy. In general, in the history of systems, it's one of the most expensive systems you can buy. It's wild.
It probably is with inflation.
Mm-mm. No, there was uh, a an arcade home system that I believe was $1,000 when it came out. It was supposed to be a thing for like actual arcades. It's supposed to be a business thing, but the public wanted to.
Mm,
People in the public actually wanted to buy it, so they made it like it wasn't official, like widespread release, but
That's kind of cool though.
yeah, it's like that's wild. So Sony is losing my respect again, to no surprise. Yeah, I there's not really much else to say about that. It sucks.
Let's get to a
don't-
topic that's fun and
Yeah.
happy.
Don't buy a PS5 Pro. That's all I gotta say. Just buy the original.
Actually, Preston, may I ask, how do you calm yourself down whenever you're a bit, flustered? Do you listen to
Um,
music?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll show you what I listen to. Give me 1 second. Carry the show for a few moments, would you?
Yeah. So, speaking of music, me and Preston have been chatting a little bit. I think he's gonna get one of his things. I think I know what he's getting. But he's climbing on the boo. That little blue thing boo thing. I can't talk right now. I'm sorry. If Preston's not here, I'm just completely lost for words. But yeah, sometimes I like to unwind with music. I have some playing right now because I got really heated talking about the PS5 Pro. Seriously, $700 for slightly better graphics and a little bit more space. Not worth it. Oh, what do you have there, Preston?
Oh, hey, I got two out of the three of my video game soundtracks.
Ooh.
To chill out, I really love listening to this.
To calm down.
To
Mhm.
calm down. The Doom 2016 soundtrack, to calm down. What a vibe. And then
What a vibe.
to go to Betty by, I got Zelda and Chill. Some Zelda lo-fi.
Love me some Zelda and chill.
I'm
love
missing
me
the
some
second
Zelda and
album
chill.
of this. I need the second album. I'm missing that one. I'm gonna buy it though.
If anybody wants to get us any presents,
I mean, if you guys want to really support us, you can subscribe to the Twitch page.
yep, we
Just
saw
saying.
that goal.
We still have that goal. We still have the goal. I have all 4 games, 3 of which are dating sims. So just saying, just saying, just saying. But let me put these back real fast. Give me a second. But yeah, video game music. There's some great video game soundtracks. To the point where like I was kind of joking but not joking when I had eBay pulled up and was looking at the Persona 3 and Persona 5 soundtracks, because Persona
I
5,
figured you weren't joking.
yeah, like Persona 5 music's really freaking good. Persona music in general is pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about some of the best video game soundtracks.
Persona matches the themes of the game perfectly, in my opinion. The jazz, it's almost like if you know Persona, you probably know the music too. That's what I know from Persona, personally.
From the 3 better Persona games, each one has different music though, which is fun.
I know 5 is all that jazz.
Yeah, 5 is really Persona 5 music is so
Isn't
great.
3 like the blues type thing?
I believe so.
If I remember
yes.
correctly?
I haven't played
Yeah.
3.
Because
so
3 was
don't-
also edgy.
I am actually, after I play 5, I'm actually gonna play 3, because I file share on PlayStation with one of my friends, and he has Persona 3 Reload. So I want to play through that.
Yeah. But you gotta talk about some of your favorite video game sounds.
I do. So Persona 5 is actually, because I'm playing through it right now, Persona 5 is up there. I'm not gonna lie, I get the hype, dude. I didn't understand it before. I know people loved it. I've been sleeping on it forever. I've had Persona 5 Royale on the Switch ever since it came out, which has been a while, and I'm just now getting into it, and it's great. The music is so good, like to the point where like I have a lot of the music on my Spotify right now, and I just bump.
Are you gonna
it
start
on
maining Joker in Smash?
Dude, I might. So Persona 5's up there. Then you got, like, there's so many good ones. You got the Zelda franchise. Some
Classics.
of the best. Some of the best.
Breath of the Wild, my expertise. I wrote a 5-page essay about the music in Breath of the Wild. While I was homeschooled, so my mom read it.
Heck yeah, brother.
But I listened to that soundtrack so much while doing the research, and it's so good, so good.
I like the Breath of the Wild music. It's
Love it.
very, very nuanced. It's very, I don't know, it's just very chill. Like, you can just sit there and, like, if you're just, like, working, it's just nice background music, you know?
It's supposed to feel very empty.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Hyrule Field theme, it's just like gusts of wind. The piano keys rise and fall, very sporadic bursts, making the world feel very open with the music. I'm just reading off the script right now, essentially.
Dude, I love that.
But that kind of like music in Breath of the Wild, it does such a good job making the world feel desolate and abandoned.
Yeah.
It brings me so much joy.
To live in a desolate world brings me joy. Just, what else is there? Halo. The Halo music. Some of the Halo music. Dude,
Just
Halo
immediately.
2, some of the songs shred. Absolutely. Hold on, let me pull up this. You can't. I don't want to play it because I don't want to get in trouble. I'll just name this song from the Halo 2 soundtrack. Absolutely just shreds for no freaking reason, my guy. It's Breaking the Covenant. That song from Halo 2
I know
is
that one.
insane. For no reason. It's just good.
It don't gotta be, but it is anyways.
I'm trying to think. Obviously, Doom
Yep.
2016, and Doom Eternal.
Talking about music matching the theme and setting of the game, Doom makes you want to rip and tear.
It's such good metal. Like, it's so dumb how good it is.
So good.
I know I've talked about it so many times. I was still sad Mick Gordon and Bethesda couldn't figure out the crap, because I wanted a Doom Eternal soundtrack, but never got it. There's a company
R.I.P..
that does video game soundtracks that aren't official, so I'm wondering if they have it. Like the same company I'm talking about has a Wii Sports soundtrack on vinyl. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, we can't talk about video game music without talking about Wii music.
I know, dude. Wii Sports.
Boop, 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 boop.
It's legit. Like, it's really good.
Dude, the Me theme is stuck in my head constantly. I
It's a
can't
good
even lie.
time. Like, it's such a good time. I'm trying to figure out the who even made it. Because I know a company, the same company did a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 one. And I'm trying to figure out.
Elden Ring needs an update. Sick.
Elden Ring, another game that is great.
Oh, yeah. Elden Ring music. It makes you feel like you're gonna die. Which is a good thing for Elden Ring.
Yeah. It's also it's super epic. It's just dumb how epic it is.
It's so good. The fact that's the first thing you hear when you boot up Elden Ring.
You know you're in for a time.
Mm. It scared me the first time I did.
It did me too.
Hmm.
What else?
I didn't turn down the game volume or anything. Just.
Dude, we're just Mario. The Mario franchise. Classic music.
Mm.
Some classic music. I feel like most
Classic.
Nintendo franchises have great music.
Oh yeah, Nintendo prides themselves on their music, and I completely understand why.
Dude, like, what? God of War. The newer God of War games, at least.
Hmm.
The
When
soundtrack in
Kratos
that
has
is
a boy.
great. Trying to just look at some of my games.
Boy.
You know what's a game that could have better music?
What?
Spider-Man. They have one song.
Yeah.
That's about it.
The one thing I like about the music in Spider-Man is that it doesn't play until you start swinging, and that's it.
Yeah.
The one cool thing that game does with music, not even that cool.
Ghost of Tsushima. That game has,
I haven't played that game yet.
has some good music.
I think it's on sale right now, actually.
Probably is.
It is. It's 20% off.
I mean, that's still kind of a bit. I'm not gonna lie. How much is
Still
it?
like 48.
That's still like.
I'm not that close to pulling the trigger. I'm probably just getting it on PS5 anyways, so I won't do it.
Oh, is that on Steam? That sale?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get on PS5. Your PS5 is gonna run it so much better.
Yeah, all these games that I want to get, I'm probably just gonna end up getting on my PS5
Yeah.
because it will run it better than my computer.
I'm gonna do a quick, really weird segue. Speaking of getting games on Steam, Steam Family Share's a thing. Now.
Yeah, now Preston can be my dad in real life and on Steam.
Wow. I'm trying to get this homeboy to join my Steam stuff so we can have hundreds of games. There's already 300 games and only 2 people in it. So it's gonna be kind of cool. Hundreds. It's just it's weird. You have to be on the same Wi-Fi at least once. So.
Yeah.
And then you can go on.
He's
your
like, "Oh, you trying to join the family? You're not at the same IP address, so no."
Yeah. But just want to throw that in there. What other games are solid for music?
My first instinct was to say a Dragon Ball game.
Of course.
That's just because Dragon Ball music is good, in my opinion.
I feel like. Let me look. I'm trying to think. Dude,
This isn't a Dragon Ball game, but it's made by Arxis. He will make all those fighting games. Guilty Gear.
Oh, dude,
the Guilty Gear
Gear
franchise.
shreds. It shreds.
Guilty Gear literally shreds.
It's
Like, that music is
crazy.
Doom, but like slightly down a notch.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Trying to think.
I love the music in Guilty Gear. Strive has been one of my favorite fighting games recently. Love my
Splatoon.
boy Chip.
I like the Splatoon music. It's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. The Splatoon
Never
music's
heard it.
kind of good. None of it's English. None of it's any language. It's not even Japanese. It's all.
Oh yeah, they speak the Squiddish.
Yeah, Squiddish. Yeah. It's
My favorite
great.
fiction. I was gonna make a really stupid Quidditch joke there, but I'm not a Potterhead. I can't.
Sonic. How could I forget Sonic? Sonic music slaps. Hard.
Riding around at the speed of sound.
Dude, live and learn, alright? Live and learn.
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
Dude, Sonic music is insane.
Sorry. I get into it.
Bro, I'm just trying to think. Because there's so many good ones I know I'm missing. Nier. Nier has some good music. Another
Yup.
game that none of the music is actually in any real language. What else? What else? What else? Metroid has some great music.
Another Nintendo classic.
Your
Pokemon.
Some of the Pokemon. Some of the Pokemon.
How could
when
I
you
forget
go
about
to Elite
Pokemon?
Four, when you fight some of the Elite Four,
Cynthia's theme?
shreds. It's
Why'd
wild.
you turn into Trump for a second?
The Pokemon music for Cynthia is one of the best battle themes I've ever heard in my whole entire life. It's magnificent.
Now let me say. No, let me talk. When it comes to video game boss music, personally, I think I know. Cynthia's is probably one of the best, the absolute best in terms of boss music. There you go.
Dang.
Cynthia's theme is actually a classic,
is
though. I'm
really
shocked
good.
we didn't think about that before.
Trying to think of anything else, man.
Us being the Poke Boys.
Poke Boys.
Poke Boys?
I think that's really like what I can think of off the top of my head for like great video game music.
I'm looking through all my other games. Can't find anything.
Yeah, that's really like all I can think of off the top of my head. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
I got one more.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Actually, two more, because we've already mentioned Hollow Knight.
Yeah. Hello, Night.
Hollow Knight. Some of my favorite music tracks in the world come from Hollow Knight. Some of my other, like, I'm going to mention another indie game right now.
Mhm.
Probably my favorite game ever made, to be completely honest. Undertale.
Mm.
One guy made the entire game. And he made all the music. And I have fallen asleep listening to the Undertale soundtrack too many times. The first time I played Undertale, I beat the game in a day. And then the end credit scene where it just says Undertale, and you're supposed to hit a button to take you back to the title. It plays this music box melody. It's called Memory, if you want to look it up. And that was just playing on repeat on the end title screen. And I fell asleep in my desk listening to that song.
It's beautiful.
It is. And the motifs in Undertale.
You know what's a whole franchise I completely forgot about?
What?
Final Fantasy.
We're missing so many good ones, dude.
We are. Final Fantasy is also.
If
another
Jonah
one.
was here, he'd say Ace Combat.
Of course, it's Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
Another kind of like chill thing. Like, I know you're big into this game. I'm not really, at least anymore. Minecraft has some chill, just
Oh, yeah.
very nice, chill
I-
music.
Okay, I'm gonna say something a bit crazy.
So,
I turn off the music whenever I play Minecraft.
really? Because it makes you sleepy.
No, whenever I play Minecraft, I just have my own music in the background.
Ripper's
So
hair.
I don't really-
As you
I'm just
just-
killing a sheep.
No, you're just sitting there just mining,
with the Doom music.
farming, just farming.
Me just strip mining while Doom music is playing. Just
Yeah, that kind of tracks. I can see it. I've heard. I haven't played the game yet, but once we beat the quintessential quintuple games, once we hit our sub goals, I've heard that
Doki
Doki Doki
Doki?
Literature Club has some fire music as well. Doki
you read your mind there.
Doki. Let's see.
Yeah, Doki Doki is pretty good.
It is pretty good. Doki Doki.
You know what Doki Doki means?
Donkey Donkey. Literature
No.
mug. I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I think it's the sound that they use for heartbeat. Doki Doki.
Oh, that makes sense. Did I tell you or show you all the goodies that came with it physically? It's like little stickers of each of the characters. It's kind of
Aw.
fun. I'll get it. It's kind of fun.
Which character is your favorite? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played the game. Remember?
Just like, you know, off of appearance.
I mean, I know Monica is a little whack,
Hmm.
just a little bit.
Just Monica.
But like, dude, it comes with like a little metaverse, like post gift card. There comes with a member club for the literature club.
That's kind of cute.
Oh wait, can I still get this? Do I still have access to this? I need to see if I can still redeem this. I'm gonna cover this code because in case I don't, I can get the soundtrack. I forgot about it. I don't think I ever redeemed this.
Sick.
It comes with a little floppy disk. Yeah, this comes with little stickers.
Which one's your favorite? Point.
Monica.
Point.
Monica.
Oh, I'm a Natsuki kind of guy.
Like it comes with like little
I'm not gonna lie.
little cutouts.
I think one of my favorite tropes are tsunderes.
Wait, there's a note. I didn't know there's a note in here. It's
From Monica?
It might be from Monica.
Oh, it's a poem!
It is a poem. Control. The satisfaction of control. The direct cause and effect of pressing pen to paper. The pride of my achievements. The responsibility of my mistakes. I breathe the weight of it all. Problems are just things need solving. The future is called anxiety. The past is called regret. The present can be shaped by my hands, my words, my actions. It controls me, anchors me to my handcrafted reality, imprisons me within my own artisanship. The captive pen marks, meaningless stains, wet lines soaked up by pulp, dead cells. That's why I must learn.
Dead Cells?
Yeah, this is
That game is also has great music, by the way.
this is definitely made by Monica. 110%.
Yeah.
I did not know that was in there, and I've had this game since launch.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have to download that.
That little music
Yeah, dude.
soundtrack.
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna keep that. I think it's cute. It's like a little floppy disk. It's kind of fun.
Show me the code.
No, I want it. I still think it's really cool that it came with a little.
Well, that is really cool.
Yeah. It's a little fun little freebies that came with. Oh no. But yeah. I think that kind of really does it for this episode.
Bro, you needed a code for the soundtrack?
I mean, so I can actually own it. Like.
Bro, I have it right here.
Yeah, I know, but like, so I can have it on my computer.
Hmm.
Like, I can download it on Spotify, obviously, or YouTube Music, or whatever the heck I want to use. But
YouTube Music is so much better than Spotify now.
yeah, but I'm just already used to Spotify, and I don't want to download thousands of songs again. So, you know. And also, I mean, our show is on both. So
True.
you know.
Anybody listening from YouTube Music, shout out to you.
Actually, it's just posted on YouTube, not YouTube.
Yeah, but they can listen to it from YouTube Music since we're a podcast.
Are we stationed like that? Because I don't know if we are. Fun fact. I don't know if we. I don't know if you have to upload a special way to do that or not.
I actually have no idea.
I don't know either. So, you know.
In the future, whenever we do know, shout out to you.
There you go. But yeah, I think that really doesn't. I think we should try to get Z-Man on next week.
Yeah, we could get Z-Man.
I think we should.
Could probably get
We
Z-Man.
should get Z-Man. I told him I want him on the show. We'll invite him on next week. There'll be 3 of us this week. The first time ever. First time there'll be two of us and then one other person. I think in total we've had 4 people on the show before. Because I've had to fill in twice. We've had 2 fill-ins twice.
Who was the other villain?
My brother last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that one, but who's the other one?
My buddy Nathaniel. He did the one of the direct ones.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, we're just gonna end it off here. That was a decent episode. Feel like we got a lot accomplished there. And
that was good. We got passionate. Talk about some music.
Yeah, as you do.
Bro, do you know that Deku meme? Where he goes to...
Yeah. I do. Is that you right now?
I do that way too much in my free time.
That tracks.
Mm.
I believe it. I can see it. Seeing is believing. But we hopefully
I'm really hyper today.
This week I'm gonna get the last 2 episodes posted. I promise, and I'll get this one done. They should all be up before next week. So those will get done. And then I kind of want to try to do the bonus stuff. Maybe it's a separate thing. Just a separate extra stream, maybe once, twice a month. Or we're just playing a game. Nothing
Or
too
whenever
crazy.
a person asks me to play games.
Yeah. Oh, I think we need to start doing that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a
Dude,
good time.
Elden Ring. There was a co-op mod for Elden Ring. My cousin told me about it whenever he gets back to here. We're gonna do that.
Dude. You tell me we could do a 0 to Hero series for Elden
Where I
Ring?
train you to play Elden Ring?
Dude. Where we just co-op the whole game? Dude, I'm serious.
Dude, I would love that.
Let's do it. No sub goal
Dude,
for
let
that
me
one.
solo her, bro.
Dude, no sub goal for that one. But we'll just do it. I think it'd be a good time.
Well, actually, I'm gonna get that mod set up tonight.
I'll have you come. Dude, when you're over on Sunday, just help me set that up. We're making it happen.
That one Tobey Maguire thing.
Yeah, I didn't know what you're talking about until you showed me, so.
It's so
I don't
funny.
think
I
mod-
love that image.
But, okay. Alright, we gotta really end this episode now.
All right, later. I just
see
try to
ya.
make us get to at least 9.
That's fair. See ya.